So it's a bright and sunny Monday morning right here in Accra, and I hope the weather is also treating you favorably wherever you are right now. Welcome to Joy News Interactive, and we're live on the Joy News channel on Multi TV, and we're also on the DSTV channel 421 and Go TV on channel 144. Our social media platforms: WhatsApp 0560800000, and on Facebook and Twitter we're at Joy News on TV, and the Twitter handle is at JN Interactive GH. So we've only got 30 minutes and we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. It's exactly 50 days until the December polls. And you know, earlier on the AM show, one of my colleagues, Wanda Hagen, went around trying to find out from you how you feel about it being only 50 days or 7 weeks until we go to the polls to vote in, you know, our new president, our next president, or whether we're going to retain the current president. And this is what she found from the streets of Accra.
What I suggest is that people have already decided already, and there's nothing that can change some people's mind, whatever you say, whatever you do. But people who have decided for NDC, there's nothing. I said there's nothing that can change their mind, because in fact, this new town there, this is Ayawaso. There's no two ways for MPP. They don't have chance here. But if you go to Central Ayawaso, that place, there's no chance for NDC there, because the man there, Mr. Kote, is a hard-working man.
My mind is on one particular party, but later on that I've heard the MPP manifesto, I can see it's trying to change, not me, but some people's...
No, I'm talking about you in particular.
No.
There's a little bit of tension because of the disqualification. Do you predict any, do you have any fears? Do you think this is going to cause any...
There's not going to be anything, inshallah. I hope with God with us, nothing will happen. It's just an imagination. That way it will happen, it will happen. Ghana, we are above all those things. If you can learn from other countries what is happening over there, I don't think we like to experience such thing. Where am I going now? Where are you going? Where are you this one going? What about the old ladies? What about the kids? Where are they going? We would like them to go to Togo or to go to Burkina or wherever. They also have their own problem. So I hope, I pray to God, and inshallah, nothing will happen.
We will do this election with peace, and nothing will happen to us, because those who have disqualified, you know the rules and the regulation of the this thing election, or the registration, or how will I say it? I standing here don't know about that. Is the EC boss? She's going through the right channel, so this disqualification is not going to create any mayhem for us. We are going to enjoy our peace and this thing, peace election. We don't have anywhere to go. It's Ghana first.
I'm asking what you think that they should do. If you have any expectations, there are particular things you are looking out for that you want them to do between now and when the EC declares the results.
What I will say now from the presidential, all the presidential candidates, they should call their supporters, talk to them, and I think whatever they will say to their supporters will give us the good result. So I think that I wish that from them.
So those were some of the views that Wanda got when she went out on roving earlier this morning, and the full report was played on the AM show, which you can definitely check on our YouTube channel. But we're still trying to gauge your emotions. It's 50 days, 50, until December 7 when we go to the polls. So we put the question out on Facebook, since it's only 50 days to the elections. Are you feeling anxious? And here's what some of you had to say. Kojo writing, well, JM Twaso, I'm still waiting for December 7 to cast my vote for you, John Mahama, to become my president. The Lord is in control. The Lord has done it. one-touch victory for JM's second and final term. So that's Kojo making his point, his stance very, very clear as to who he's going to vote for. Wealthy Evans says, I'm not anxious. All I know is that I'll be voting somebody out no matter how long it takes. Benjamin also saying change is coming. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo shall be elected as president, God willing. So bold of you to put out your, presidential favorites on the Facebook page. Isaac Casely says, anxious for what? I'm voting out this government and its cohorts. I will ask you to please keep the language clean so we can share it on this platform. Cool Sam, I wish there is a change, but all the same, it's all about peace and prosperity. Joseph Black writing, Mahama will fall. Cotonero, my mood is like MPP will come and enrich their pockets. Well, that's another extreme position there. Bawa Aminu replying, far from it. Nana Akosa Brempong writing, na Kalipo ways in Kwa. Mahamadou writing, Nana is coming. Yao Philip, not really, just praying for peace. Christine Oti, ready for change. Prince Baumia, same thing, standing for change. And Frank Leonard writing, I thought the Ghana election is on November 7th. Well, news flash, Frank, it's actually on December 7th. Or maybe you're confusing us with the Americans who are going to the polls in November. Sana Mohammed, I'm anxious just to see the election to make sure it's peaceful. And Rafiq Adams, yes, I wish it's tomorrow. I can't wait to see the day. Well, keep on sending us your views and comments on Facebook, how you feel about the elections 50 days from now. We've been gauging your views, whether you think there's going to be, cases of violence, whether you think it's going to go smoothly or not. Now, we also asked this question, we put it on Facebook, and we're wondering from you, how do you feel about the Codeo assertion that all the lawsuits and, the disqualified aspirants going to courts challenging the EC's decision, how these lawsuits will affect the December polls, whether the dates will be pushed back? Codeo is standing that if these suits are not resolved as quickly as possible, the December 7 polls could be pushed forward, to a later date. And how you feel about that? Well, we asked that on Facebook. Be checking out those comments shortly. But first, some comments on WhatsApp on your emotions, your feelings towards Ghana's elections in 50 days. Justice Jr. from WA, we will have a free and fair election. Ghanaians are for change, arise for change. And here's another one, Ora writing, I'm expecting peace through justice. And here's another from Anthony Kusi from Sekondi Takoradi saying, well, I'm confident that Nana Akufo-Addo will win victory for the MPP. Well, those are some of your views and comments on elections 2016. We're talking a little bit more about the elections, but that will be after this break. Hi and welcome back. You're still watching Joy News Interactive live on the Joy News channel on Multi TV. Now, we've been talking about elections 2016, 50 days until the December 7 polls. Well, that is if everything goes through successfully and if, the lawsuits being filed or being threatened to be filed by the disqualified presidential nominees, it does not disrupt proceedings. But we were asking you how you feel. What's the mood? How do you feel about it being 50 days? Are you anxious, excited? Some comments here. Saif Mayweather writing, well, the disqualified aspirants should be patient for another 4 years. And well, for me, From Abukari writing, for me, I won't vote because my candidate has been disqualified, so I'm not interested in any election issues. Well, you can keep sending yours on 0560-800,000. Moving along from election 2016, let's look at some relationship issues this morning. Well, according to a study from the Business Insider, couples, in relationships who don't share everything that happens between them on social media tend to be more successful. And they cited instances where couples don't, they don't fight and post it on social media platforms, or they don't seek that instant gratification of taking a picture with their boo, hashtagging it so people can give them likes or loves or laughs or whatnot. Because the more you do that, the more it seems you're displaying your relationship on social media for others just to admire you. However, there's the flip side that some also say that, well, if you are in a relationship with somebody, what's wrong with showing them off? After all, isn't that what social media is all about? We went out on the streets of Accra to find out from you what you make of this study.
Relationship on social media was I don't like putting my personal stuff on the internet and all that. So I wouldn't advise anybody to do that, because I don't know why people are too nosy these days now.
You are entitled to your own life, as I keep on saying. What you do with your girlfriend, fiancé, boyfriend, whatever, is between you and the person. You realize some people post pictures of they and their fiancés or girlfriends on social media just because they want to show off. There's nothing wrong with it, but one day, Funny Face also had the same issue with a girlfriend when someone came out to say that, okay, I have something about your girlfriend, I have slept with her and all this. You see, it's better you keep your life personal to yourself. You keep your relationship issues to yourself, because at the end of the day, I think you are exposing, or you are giving to society what is supposed to be yours and yours only.
It is true. If it doesn't put your relationship on social media, it's long last. The reason why I say it long last is, one, for my wife, for instance, if I have married now, how can my wife be chatting with a stranger? Because you don't have anything doing with that stranger. Why will you chat with a stranger? Because I learned a lot about marriage. Like, if you want to make your marriage happy, avoid friends. And why are you even making friends with a stranger? It's very bad. Because sometimes I will normally go to social media, I see something that are bad. Like, some people, they normally make a chance to make friends with somebody's wife. At the end, they involve with what? Sleeping with that person's wife, and sometimes they put that person's wife naked to social media. That's very bad.
Put my relationship on social media, it will last longer, because sometimes if what do they call it? People, maybe I put my wife's picture on social media, some people even make some comments. Maybe on any issue, she's not anything, but the way the person will pass the comments on the picture, it might even bring jealousy. That you go and ask her that, oh, who is this guy? Why did he put this comment? And it can bring fight and jealousy. You understand? So for me, putting pictures on social media, it will make the relationship last long.
So as you can see, the views are varied, moving from yes, why not, to well, let's just be careful, because you never know how people will perceive your relationship or your partner or whatever is going on between the two of you. A heated debate on Facebook as well, with Kwesi Boateng writing, these white people cry, why? When did social media come to have a say in our relationships? If I may ask, did they tell us the reasons behind the results? Well, Kwesi, they looked at the way people interact with others on social media, how they take pictures to get likes, and they realized that for some people, they get that emotional satisfaction or that high when they get more likes and comments on things that they are doing. And when they have their pictures of themselves and their boos or their bays, and it's like, yay, everybody is noticing me, I'm happy. So that recurring feeling of excitement comes in. So that's really where they are basing the results. I hope I've helped you with that one. Paul Sergio writing, yes, it's very true. Why should couples be posting their issues on social media? For what? Prince Nuruddin, couples relationship posts on social media is needless, therefore must be condemned. Nanaya writing, it's very true. Emmanuel Della, I agree. Fatih Isaka, yes, it's true. Bila Davids, it's true. And Joseph Musa adding, it's true. It even goes a long way to prevent intruders from interfering in your relationship life and making it more successful. Well, as you can see, a lot of opinions coming in on people who, celebrate their relationships on social media. But the study is showing that those in relationships, couples, serious couples who want to take it very far, they tend to post less about themselves on social media platforms. Well, our platform is still open for comments, 0560800,000 on WhatsApp, and on Facebook and Twitter, it's Joy News on TV. So let's take a quick recap. We've looked at election 2016, 50 days, 7 weeks till December 7th. How do you feel about that? Versus couples on social media. A good thing, a bad thing, or perhaps something that people should be very moderate in. Well, I'll keep taking those views in and I will definitely read them. But whilst all that is happening, today is International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. And this year it's under the theme, moving from humiliation and exclusion to participation and ending poverty in all its forms. Now, Ghana is the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to have met its MDG 1 target of halving extreme poverty by 2015. And that's actually quite a huge deal to halve it within the time frame. So kudos to everyone in Ghana who made that possible. So as you can see, the fight to eradicate poverty worldwide is still on, and surely one day, with the right commitment, we will definitely get there. And that's just the way to get your Monday excited and with a little laugh to carry you for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for your company and your time this morning. My name is Jennifer. On behalf of the Joy News Interactive team, we wish you an amazing day, an amazing Monday, and do stay tuned to the Joy News channel. Bye-bye.